This is Doom for the 3DO. I think that sums up my experience of playing this game. Doom on the 3DO is often heralded as the worst port of the id Software classic, with its slow, inconsistent frame rate. But the story of this game's development is probably more interesting than the final product. I recommend watching Rebecca Hyman's video where she talks about programming the 3DO port of Doom. I will put a link in the description, but the short version is she only had 2 months to port the game with a client that knew nothing about game programming. In fact, he was under the impression you could port a PC game to a console by grabbing a retail version, not the source code, a retail copy, copying it, and hit compile. Wow, you can't make this kind of thing up. So, where did Doom on the 3DO go wrong? Well, by just looking at the footage, you can see the frame rate is extremely low and wildly inconsistent. The frame rates can go from 30 down to the single digit range in a split second. Let me demonstrate how broken the frame rate is in real time. As you can see, the frame rate is chugging. Then I get close to the wall, suddenly it's a smooth 30. Step back, down to the single digit. Move forward, it's 30 again. Then we turn to the left and it slowly comes to a crawl. Because of the inconsistent frame rates, the controls are really heavy with a huge delay. However, the game offers a remedy for the situation, which he says with heavy sarcasm. By default, there's a small border around the gameplay. In the pause menu, you can actually increase the size of the border and make the frame rate faster, but you only hit a consistent 30 frames per second by choosing the smallest window. Granted, with screen real estate this small, you may as well be playing the Game Boy Advance version. There's also a cheat code that allows you to increase the window size, including a full screen option. Of course, as you expect, this causes the frame rate to implode. The reason behind this cheat was the 3DO's successor, the M2, would be able to play 3DO games at a higher frame rate and utilize this full screen mode. Of course, the M2 never saw the light of day, although prototypes do exist. The real kicker is the screenshots on the back of the box use the full screen mode, which is false advertising since the game doesn't look like this by default, nor does it run well in this mode. The front of the box even claims, features full screen display. I guess it's not lying, the game technically has a full screen option, but it just shows you how dodgy and sleazy this whole project was. I'm not blaming you, Rebecca, I'm blaming the publisher. The 3DO port did get a few things right. For starters, unlike the Sega 32X version, you get all 24 levels, but it's missing the extra levels from Ultimate Doom. The 3DO version also saves you progress and lets you freely select completed levels on the main menu. No need to import passwords like the PS1 port. But ultimately the best feature was the rearranged music, which sounds incredible. In fact, some people have created mods to integrate the 3DO music into the PC version, which is honestly the way you should play Doom, on the PC. The 3DO port is just a curiosity at this point, and I don't recommend it to anyone. Unless you're a massive Doom fan, like me, that needs to play every version. God help me.